Thank you for coming before us today, Mr. Largo. We have some serious issues to discuss with you about your show, The Jot Joint.
Yes, I understand. I can explain all of it.
You had vampires in there, damsels in distress, public alcohol consumption, public executions.
My children saw that on Christmas Eve.
Listen, I can explain it all.
My youngest is still having nightmares.
Look, you've got to believe me. I was in the hospital the whole time.
Indecent exposure. Indecent exposure.
Well, I didn't think anyone was watching that night. So.
Why, I oughta yank your broadcast license, you piece of shit. But what I'm gonna do is fine you. $500. And if I catch you doing this again, it's gonna be grim.
You need to be more responsible, Ronaldo.
Look, I give you my word, that's completely in the past. It's a new year, and things are gonna change. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. You won't see any of that ever again.
Don't you try anything sneaky. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Now get out of my office, you filthy animal!
Thank you, thank you.
Well, if you could just give me a few more weeks, I could have it in there, and, I'll pay the late fees and everything. It's just that we had a customer in here who walked out on his tab, yeah. Well, hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Worry no more, Doctor. I'm coming out of retirement.
Retirement?
I'm going after Largo. I'm gonna bring his ass back to you.
You? How the hell are you gonna do that?
Are you kidding me? I'm a master tracker, and I know that clown like the back of my hand.
Yes?
Largo is screwing you over on the insurance money, and I've got a score to settle with them myself.
I see.
I'm gonna need some help, though. I'm gonna need 2 big fellers and a straitjacket. Yes.
Roberta, get me 2 orderlies from the psych ward and make them extra large.
But one more thing. When I bring back Largo, you're gonna owe me one.
Whatever's within my reach. Whatever's within my reach.
Previously on The Jot Joint.
Involved in it. I was chained up there in the hospital. They had me cuffed to the bed, helpless to do anything about it. I just had to sit there and watch it, and it pissed me off. I'm still pissed off about it. What's all that rocking about, Stacy? What's going on?
Mama's gotta be ready for the next breeding season.
The next breeding season? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, there's my old dog, Willie.
What?
Yeah. I could only find one guy, and apparently, as you can tell, he was the worst taxidermist in town.
Around and look at me, I'm not doing too great myself, so what do you expect?
One day, and one day soon, I'm gonna get a hold of you, you squirrel, and I'm gonna wring your nuts. I'm gonna wring your nuts.
What else do you need?
I mean, we've got everything from the waist down, and that's it.
Wait, is that an arm? After this here on the hot... Well, you'll win this. 20,000 dinars. Straight from the palace of Saddam Hussein. For you, but... there she goes. It's the retired shot putter. All right, now spin that son of a bitch. You know the routine. Oh. Well, that concludes another episode. Whoa, what? Whoa, you fool! What's wrong with you? She's allergic to commas.
Tonight on The Jot Joint. Hard rock. first mountain of smoke. Stacy Sala. Wheelchair Mania. And coming at you hot from coast to coast, it's the Hot Joint.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hot Joint, coming at you live from coast to coast. And wherever you are out there, we thank you for tuning in. We've got another amazing episode full of astonishment in store for you tonight. My first guest, voted #1 metal act in Dallas by The Observer, Mountain of Smoke, will be here tonight. Yes, some more long-haired, crazy rock and rollers. But first, we're gonna go live to Cedar and Cyanide Hospital here in a little bit to get you an update on Stacy Sala. You saw last week carried out of here on a stretcher after taking the cobbler to the face, having an allergic reaction from all that cobbler. Yeah, so we'll be checking in with Stacy Sala here in a little bit from the hospital, see how she's doing. And, I know you're gonna hate me for saying this, but there's not gonna be any wheel of exclamation tonight. Yeah, there's gonna... Hey! We're short-staffed, and, I'm here by myself, except for the janitor who's probably out back getting high or drunk. I know, I'm sorry, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna issue an open challenge to any of you geezers out there who think you can outperform me in the wheelchair. I've been in this thing for a few months now. I'm feeling pretty confident. In fact, I'm feeling pretty goddamn invincible. And I can outperform anyone here in the studio. Just check out what you're in store. For the last couple of episodes, the queen of the goat farm, Stacy Sala, she hasn't been feeling too well, puking and vomiting and spraying and regurgitating all over the place, including all over yours truly, and I hated SpaghettiOs. Ooh, I still need to get this shirt clean. It's got the stains in here. But anyways, she's at Cedar and Cyanide Hospital. We're gonna go visit her right now. She's in there recovering from that cobbler to the face. She had the allergic reaction when that shot put her Gary Davis on the wheel of exclamation, spinning around. You saw him pissed off, disgruntled because he lost. Right in the kisser. Broken nose, we're told. So, yeah, there's a lot to find out about that y'all don't know. And neither do I. Let's go there live right now. Cedar and Cyanide Hospital. Stacy Sala, your old pal Ronaldo. How are you doing? Ho, 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 ho. Looks more like the mummy's tomb to me. Stacy, is that you? God damn, he got you good. How are you doing? I can't understand you. What is it you're trying to say? I'm sorry, I can't understand you. What's that you're saying? Oh, Dr. Nicodemus. Yeah.
Ronaldo Largo,
Yeah.
I've been trying to get a hold of you for weeks. The insurance company denied your claim on account of you sneaking off into the night.
Look, I know you're really upset with me, Doctor, but I need it out of that place in the worst way possible. That's nothing more than a prison disguised as a hospital, what you've got going on over there.
Listen here, Ronaldo, I'll have you know here at Cedar and Sinai, patient health comes first and foremost before anything. And we spent a lot of money taking x-rays of you, stitching you up, putting you back together, nursing you back to health.
All right, calm down. I'm going to put an IOU in the mailbox tomorrow morning. How's that sound?
You left me holding the bag on this one.
All right, enough. Let's get to the matter at hand, Doctor. What can you tell us about Stacy Sala? How's she doing?
Well, when she arrived, she was under the influence of a severe allergic reaction from the cobbler. Yes, her face was all swollen up, her airways inflamed, so we got her on the antibiotics as quickly as we could. And once we got that under control, we realized she had a case of the double honker gobstopper.
Smashed up hunker duckle heart. What'd you say?
Of the smashed up honker double gobstopper.
Double heartbeat gobstopper. What is it?
Of the smashed up honker double gobstopper.
Smashed up honker double heartbeat.
That's right, her honker was all smashed up. She was completely disfigured, and if I didn't act quick, she's gonna be a mouth breather for life. So I broke out the plastic surgeon handbook and I did the best job that I could. Yeah, have a look for yourself.
You gave her a nose job! God,
I did the best job I could.
you're a butcher! You did this on purpose to get even with me, you son of a bitch! God damn it, that's horrible!
I did the best job I could. I don't know what you want me to
That
do.
looks more like the work of the taxidermist that stuffed my dog. I can't believe you. I could have done a better job than that.
Well, we've been running on a shoestring budget here, dancing on the razor's edge of bankruptcy after the financial disaster you left us in, Ronaldo.
They need to revoke your license and send you to jail or wherever they do with quacks like you. Hideous. Absolutely hideous. Stacy, don't worry. As soon as I get you out of there, I'm taking you across the border for a Tijuana nose job. That thing's hideous. Oh, God. Oh, don't worry.
Hear those lab results you ordered, Doctor?
Oh, dear.
What is it now?
Oh, boy. Well,
What?
oh, this explains the vomiting and the broken honker double gobstopper and, well,
Come on, spit it out.
Stacy, your test came back positive for pregnancy. You're pregnant.
You mean to say she's with child?
Yes.
She's knocked up?
You're knocked up.
Are you sure about this?
That's what pregnant means, you dumbass.
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at a complete loss for words. I don't know what to say about that. We'll be right back after these messages.
Update. Earlier this season, we aired a story about Michael Flanagan, the missing Hot Joint keyboardist who, after an extensive search by Ronaldo Largo, stretching all the way to Las Vegas, was still nowhere to be found. After our broadcast, the call center was flooded with tips from viewers in the Bay Area, claiming to have seen Mike Flanagan regularly for several months in the Tenderloin area of San Francisco. The Tenderloin has always been a hotbed for transients, and although we have yet to make contact with Mike, as of this broadcast we can safely assume he's living in squalor at best, in the clutches of drug addiction at worst, all the while in the shadows of the Golden Gate. If you or anyone you know has information that may lead to tracking down Mike Flanagan, please email ronaldolargo666@gmail.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hot Joint. My next guest. One of them's a long-haired rock and roller. The other one has short hair, but is equally as rock and rolling as the long-haired one. Please welcome to the Hot Joint, Alex and Brooks from Mountain of Smoke. Hey, what's the lights? Oh, yeah. Hey, good to see you, good to see you. Oh, easy. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, we got the mic.
Say hello, Brooks. Hello.
Hey, Brooks, how you doing? I've never met you before. Yeah, where are you from?
Down the street, actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, so you grew up in exactly within walking distance, within crawling distance.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I've crawled before too down this street. How, like around the corner or something?
Literally around the corner. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, the guy next door died. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I do now.
Yeah. What year? What year did you live here?
Probably moved out in like 2001.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
But I lived here from like 84 to then. Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of death going on here. You know what happened in here? I've never sold anyone because no one has come back. But everyone's here now. They're probably listening. See, they're all listening to me for once. A lady hung herself in the laundry room back there on Easter Sunday, had 2 kids. Her husband went gay, took a job folding towels at the YMCA. That's where all the ass is at, right? So he's folding towels. She makes 2 baskets for the kids while they're out, hangs herself, and they come back and find her.
Jesus.
Here. Dead. Yeah, right down there. Crawling distance.
All right.
Dead. So and I heard this from multiple neighbors. But yeah, so you're into steel guitars.
Yeah, I play steel guitar.
Wow. How long you been doing that?
Like probably 15 years or something.
Shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Explain how that works.
It's like
yeah.
It's like a fucking guitar, but it's different. You know, it's like flat, and you play it with like a piece of metal.
Yeah.
They say people used to play it with like a knife.
Oh, like a butter knife?
Well, maybe, I guess, but like it has to be thicker than that. Like if you had like a knife, the back end of it is real thick or whatever,
like a hunting knife.
Yeah. And so they say that's how that started or whatever. Some motherfucker had a guitar or some shit, and fucking had a knife and was like, ugh.
That's insane.
But that's in America, because I think it's actually like a fucking Polynesian thing. Like, is these fuckers in like.
And what year are we talking? I guess it'd have to be after
the knife thing's probably like 1880 to the 1920s, but then the Polynesian dudes, like fucking, they were doing it.
When did these things? When was the first year they came out?
Shit, dude, I don't know. Long time ago.
It'd have to be like after electricity.
Well, yeah. The first one is like a ukulele. You know, a ukulele, dude.
Yeah,
like
Tiny Tim.
Yeah,
you like Tiny Tim?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I was a fan. He had a good voice.
That's why it's fucking. If you look at the steel guitar, it's tuned like a ukulele because it originally was a ukulele, and those motherfuckers can't be electric because the fucking string's made of fucking plastic.
Yeah.
So you fucking put a pickup on it, and you fucking know it's gonna happen because it's like, you know, it's made of fucking plastic.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know, dude. They're fucking old. Probably late 1800s, early. But they became popular in the States, like in the 20s and 30s. Like that dude Bob Wills. like Hank Sr. and shit. I mean, that was like in the 40s and 50s, you know.
And that's the same. So they use that for like a Hawaiian theme.
It's traditionally a Hawaiian instrument. Yeah, it's Polynesian, but Hawaiian. I'm not a fucking
island doctor.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You ever been to one of those islands?
No, I've been to Japan, which is technically
that's an island. Yeah, that's a big island. That's
a big
cool.
One. Probably cooler than Hawaii.
When you go there?
I was there like a couple years ago. It was a trip. Yeah.
Well, tell us about the toilets, because I've talked
the fucking toilets. So like, okay, but fucking in American toilets fucking suck. But Japanese toilets, either it's a fucking robot or it's a fucking hole in the ground. Like it's like you kind of like a throw the dice. But honestly, the toilet that's a hole in the ground is not bad because you can just fucking squat and shit in a hole in the ground. And it's like there's no need for a big Ronaldo, you're not looking.
My back's killing me. All right, I just got trampled a few weeks ago.
But you can go into like a big shithole, like a fucking shitty bar or some shit, and the fucking toilet is like costs more than the whole fucking building did or something. But the Japanese guys have it down. So I can only imagine, like, if you're a Japanese businessman and you come here, you're like, dude, these people are fucking disgusting. Or if you go to like the Middle East, you're like, do you wipe your ass with your fucking hands?
So it's a hole in the ground.
Sometimes it's a hole. Well, it's not like. Or I went to China and there was a fucking hole in the ground, but it's not. It's like a fucking tile floor with like a hole. It's not like somebody dug a hole in the ground.
Was it the bathroom, or are you just shitting in a hole?
Well, I'm not sure, but. In the bathroom, it's fucking
oh yeah,
it's like a hole, and there's water that goes through all the time. Like it's like somebody's.
So it takes it away.
There's it's constantly running. Yeah, and then they have like these. Whoa. They have like these bars that you can fucking squat on. But dude, when you squat like that, you heard him. When you squat like that, it's like gravity just like fucking pulls all the shit out of you. So it's like those dudes that get those, what do they call that? Like a colonic or whatever. Squat. Just dig a hole in the ground and squat.
Porno stars get that. Right before they get fucking right before they perform.
We were talking about
enemas.
Enemas. Yeah. And it's like all the fucking porn is like. Okay, it's all dudes fucking their stepsisters or fucking their stepmoms. When did that happen? You know what I mean? Like, and it's like
maybe you have to get a subscription before they cut that shit out.
But yeah, it's all fucking like the dude that's like fucking his stepsister, or he's getting cucked. You know, like there's a lot of dudes.
Yeah, somebody's having to watch.
Yeah,
it's like a dork, a dork with a short dick.
Yeah, and his wife's like fucking getting her rocks off with a bunch of strangers, and then there's two kinds. Where there's one where like the dude's like, I don't like that kind. I like it when the guy's like real upset.
Story from fucking everyone's gonna know exactly who I'm talking about once I tell it, but I might have to doctor this one up. But there's a lot of swingers down there.
Like fuck each other.
They'll pick you up at a bar. They'll be like, hey, will you come home and I want to suck your and they did this to my friend, this couple, and I was like,
a dude and a chick.
Yeah. No. And I was like, so what happened? And he's like, well, I was so drunk I could barely get a boner, and then the guy just paced around back and forth smoking cigarettes, watching. And I said, man, and then nothing happened. I said, can I just sleep on y'all's couch? And they said, well, we barely know you.
Bullshit.
No, I'm not making none of this up.
That's how we all met.
And then the same guy crashed in the mangroves.
Really?
The mangrove trees. And
he fucking just slept outside?
I can't remember. I think he slept in the bushes before. This guy would get so drunk he'd just camp out in bushes on the side of the street. And the next day he'd get a cab ride home or something.
I knew a guy in Florida that used to live in a tent, and he had a nice house. Well,
this might be the same guy.
It might be, and it was like, dude, is something wrong with your house? Is it like you got fucking like bugs or something? He's like, I just like the outdoors.
Tough.
He lived in it was a nice tent, dude. It was like it was almost like a small circus tent. You know what I mean?
Probably meth involved at some point in this story.
I had somebody tell me down there too that this dude Jimmy that used to run this club down there, which I don't even know if Jimmy's still alive, but he's a real nice guy, but he was like a real terrible wino drunk. But he was like he was nice. He was a good guy.
Florida?
Yeah, Pensacola, dude.
No, that's all of Florida's full of winos.
Oh yeah.
Before I ever went to Florida, I always thought it was like an East Coast California. I was like, oh, that's a
place is happening.
I got there. It's the most hillbilly drunk state I've ever been to in my life.
I saw some dudes drag a chick out of a Whataburger in Florida that was like pissed drunk, passed on the ground.
Oh God,
Whataburger. There's a water. Yeah, dude. I guess I never thought about that. But
there could be. It's a hick ass state too.
No, there is. I've been there. I know for a fact that it's there.
You get to Miami and below, things kind of change, but below that, fucking hillbillies like you wouldn't believe, running wild.
Yeah.
Every one of them's got 10 DWIs and they're still out driving. It's not even.
But yeah, this dude Jimmy, he disappeared, and I when I came back through, I was like, "Where's Jimmy?" Because he's like the friendly old wino that you always want to like fucking talk to. How the things going? It's like talking to a child. You're like, "Hey, bud,"
Yeah.
But I was like, "Where's Jimmy?" And then this dude is like, "Oh, he's not doing too good." And I go, "Well, fucking no shit. What's going on?" He's like, "His wife got eaten by a shark." Yeah, dude. And I said, "Fucking, what do you mean she got eaten by a shark?" I told you about this. It's like, what? Because most people don't get eaten by a shark. They get a chunk bit out and they drown.
Wino herself or something?
I mean, I didn't know her, but she would have had to have been.
Winette.
A winette.
Yeah.
Most of the time you get a limb bitten off or you bleed to death or you drown. Like, the only motherfucker I know that got eaten by a shark is fucking Quinn from Jaws, and that's not even real.
Yeah.
And so, but I was like, what do you mean? He's like,
I was in Florida one time and a shark, it wasn't a big one. It was, maybe this big. And there was like a party island that you go hang out at and drink. And this little shark came up, tickled me right here.
Yeah.
And kept going. But if it had been like a few months later, that thing could have got me.
Yeah. It's probably like a blackfin shark. I saw a big shark kayaking one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it was in a kayak. So he was pretty big. No, it was in San Luis Obispo, California.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear they're meaner on that side.
They might be because all the water's fucking nuclear.
Oh, yeah, they
water.
dumped all that fucking shit. And then the shit in Japan.
Yeah.
Did you get to see any of that crap?
No, dude. That shit's like way out in the... I was in Tokyo.
Well, so how long have y'all been a band?
It's kind of odd. Originally there were just two of us, and that was 2013.
So it's a 3-man band.
Now it's four. We just keep adding people.
Okay.
We're trying to become like Slipknot if possible. So
God.
we're just gaining more and more people. No, we
it's a mask.
Alex joined about
so nobody knows who you are. Like, I think that's a perfect fucking...
Believe me, we've got masks on this show sometimes. People accuse us of it, but I hear we would never do that because the mask is horribly hot to wear. Yeah. People that would just bitch and complain and whine. I'd never hear the end of it if I had them doing that. So that's why I only employ real geezers from the home. We got to deal with them. And they bring them down, they truck them in, we entertain them. But yeah, I'm sorry to go off like that.
Oh, no. Yeah, so Alex joined about a year and a half ago.
I see.
A little over a year ago.
Okay.
And then we added a guitar player like 2, 3, 4 months ago, something like that.
Had a whole album recorded, and that's when I was trying to get into his band for like 2 years, and they were like treating me like a bitch, and they were like, we don't want you in our band. And then they hired my best friend to be, and then they fired him.
To sweeten the pot.
Yeah.
And
then I had to tell like my best friend that I'm like, hey man, you know that job you just got fired from? I took it from you. Well, and then that actually, you know what? I'm not going to talk about that. But anyway, yeah, they had a whole album done, and then that's when I finally joined.
So you had a whole album done, and
then they were like, I had bugged them to let me play steel guitar on their record, and they were like, why the fuck would we do that? It sounds fucking stupid. Because it is stupid, but I did like 1 or 2 songs, and then it was cool, and then they were like, hey, do the rest. And then I went out of town for 2 months, and then they had fucking recorded a whole nother album.
Wow. So how many albums have y'all had out now?
We've got two that are out, and then we've got a third one we just finished.
Wow. And the name Mountain of Smoke, where does that come from? It's a mountain.
We were sitting around drinking one night watching the History Channel, and there's a volcano.
There was another name.
Yeah.
There was another name, yeah.
Better name.
Yeah, Char King.
Char King.
Which was a King of the Hill reference. Yeah.
The Char King 5000
so
or whatever,
all the bands sing songs about Blade Runner, but originally we were going to sing songs about King of the Hill. But
really? Are you a King of the Hill fan?
We took a hard left.
I'm a huge Mike Judge fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he live here or something?
Dallas.
Yeah.
I had a friend that worked for the guy he was in cahoots with at some point, making cartoons.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was. That's cool. Yeah, that's one of my favorite
King,
shows.
I thought it was a cool name.
Yeah.
Char
I like
King.
it better than Mountain of Smoke.
Yeah. Well, we printed too many T-shirts. We can't
it's
change
not
it
too
out.
late to change.
Yeah, you could incorporate.
Shit.
Water, you need some water.
Yeah.
You should think about maybe having some.
Woo! Sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm just a little dried out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like.
Sorry about that, but yeah. So Char King was going to be the name.
Char King I thought was a good name,
Yeah.
but then I also don't like it when bands like fucking try to like be funny and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think that's like that band, that fucking fake punk band, NoFX.
Oh,
Fucking hate those motherfuckers, man.
Ooh, I only have one ear and I can't cover one hand to cover up both ears. And yeah,
I saw them live, dude, one time because my wife, like, actually, she's like a fan of NoFX.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I had a girlfriend that was. Is that the one with the rabbit? It's got a rabbit in it.
I'm not sure.
Like as a mascot.
Oh wait, the band? Does NoFX have a rabbit? No, NoFX is the one that's just like. Yeah.
She was into that shit too.
Yeah. But I saw them live, and then like, dude, they think they're a bunch of comedians, and it's like, dude, you guys aren't even drug addicts. Like,
What I
fuck
remember, it was always like a bunch of young boys singing. It's like it sounded like
it's like
very prepubescent squeal, and I was like, this.
Yeah, I don't need music to be funny. I mean, it can be satirical, and I'm okay with that. It can be like kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know what the word would be. Like fucking like Mark Twain is funny sometimes. You know what I mean? But it's like for them to be like, do it. It's like I hate that,
God.
dude. I hate those guys.
Yeah, that's rough.
And it spawned a whole thing of like fake punk where it's like, I don't, why
it
am I
all sounds
talking?
the same.
It all
And
sucks.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I know what you're saying, man. That
Yeah.
shit does suck. It pisses me off to even think about it.
Yeah.
So y'all did an album dedicated to Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. Yeah. Well, there's only one.
Yeah. Well, the new one.
I talked to him about. He needs to get a publicist. I talked to him. There's only one album.
True. Yeah.
So the whole album was about this. Did it ever come out or?
Yeah. Well, then the last one's all about Roy Batty and Rutger Hauer's character, and then
He died.
Yeah, just the other day. Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Rutger Hauer died
Yeah.
like a couple days.
He died a few days ago.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, a bunch of rest in peace.
In Blade Runner, he dies in the year 2019, and then in real life, he died in the year 2019.
That was his set day to die.
Yeah.
What, have you seen The Hitcher?
Is that the Mel Gibson one, or I always get that confused with the other one?
No.
No.
Mel Gibson's Mad Max.
Mad Max. Yeah. No, this is Harrison Ford. And
Oh, yeah.
He leaves all his messages on his wife's answering machine or whatever.
Yeah. He was like when he's drunk.
That's performance, dude.
Yeah, he's a mean son of a gun. I hear.
To his wife and his answer machine.
He'd probably be mean to us too if he was here.
He'd
probably bite you on the ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at my ankles. He'd go right for him.
yours are showing. Yeah,
I know. Naked ankles. Yeah. So you also, I must mention that. Well, it's a long story, so I guess I need to tell it. Whenever I first started doing this show, we got screwed around quite a bit. We're finding out the hard way, all these gougers, all these shysters in Hollywood, and Mike Flanagan, obviously what happened with him is a real unfortunate situation, but it didn't end there because the people over at Universal Music, when I tried to get the Herb Alpert song, they sold me the rights, and I thought I had the whole enchilada, but it turned out to be just a picture of it, and it wasn't cheap, so... Anyways, I've been struggling with that, trying to get this music taken care of, and you helped out.
Yeah.
But
it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work, so we're going to have to try again at some point. I'm not in any hurry, as you can tell.
You look like you got to.
Oh, yeah.
You got plenty of time.
I'm not going to be making any major decisions anytime soon. I hope not, anyways. But, yeah, thanks for doing that. It sounded really good.
Yeah.
I'm using it anyways. I mean...
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yes, isn't, but the whole way I think about Herb Alpert, I used to really look up to him, and now...
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's 86 years. He was coming to Dallas next month or something.
Really?
He's still performing.
Playing the fucking trumpet.
Yeah.
But not now. I ain't going to see him. Hell no.
What's that guy on?
Not after that shit.
Well, it ain't even him, dude. It's whoever.
Yeah.
It's like his publishing company.
Yeah, but still, I hold him accountable to some degree for putting those charlatans in charge of the whole operation. So
what's that guy they used to always clown on King of the Hill, the trumpet guy?
Chuck Mangione.
Chuck Mangione, yeah.
Yeah, I should have got looking after him.
Yeah, dude, he might be cooler.
But Rise is a pretty good song.
Yeah, it
now
is.
every time I hear it, all I think about is those goons I had to deal with. And
I know I had to do this song for them, and it's like. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll just dick around and play some shit on a keyboard. And it's like Rise. Like, oh, it's like a really good song, you know what I mean? Like, they have pro musicians, pro jazz cats playing that shit. I'm like,
yeah, that is I don't know, how many people would it take? Like 10 of them standing around, probably another 10 to hang around and play.
But it didn't work. But, dude, I've got my own fucking publishing that, like, my own shit gets taken down.
Those assholes.
Yeah.
And there's no one to talk to.
It's like I own
YouTube.
it. And
all you got to do is get
my
on
own
there.
shit down.
That's how all these big companies work.
Yeah.
That's why I could never get back word from Sony Entertainment.
Yeah, Sony.
They're
pretty big player.
Some other dude from, what's the other one? I can't even remember.
Like fucking know about the one that I did. It's a fucking robot or something. I mean, is it a fucking robot or is it a fucking?
Yeah.
Or they've got me under their watchful eye.
They flagged you, dude. They probably did fucking flag you.
Here's the Rise junkie. He's on it.
Right. Yeah.
He's posting another one.
I do wonder how they knew because it is the waveform would be completely different.
I've posted, I fought with them a few times, and I think they lifted the disclaimer on one or two. But I don't know, man. At this point, I just wish I never even heard Herb Alpert play the trumpet.
Yeah.
And anyways, and
of all
the people to abuse, he picks me. Meanwhile, he's sitting on his fucking island playing his trumpet. Oh, where y'all been playing? I know you've been traveling quite a bit. Where you were just up in fucking.
I was in Denver, but just for like to visit my brother.
You went to Red Rocks.
Yeah, I saw Tenacious D.
You seen anyone pass out and they had to help them down?
No. Dude, but they have to fucking walk up that mountain.
Oh, it's a killer.
And if you're a big fat tub of shit like I am, it's not.
Or like in my condition, there's no way.
Make it. Yeah. Oh no.
So they'd let me loose, and I'd go down that hill so fast.
Yeah. Nobody fell down, but I've seen Ween there a few times, and I fell down at Ween. I passed out.
Really?
Blacked out because I don't smoke dope or whatever, and fucking.
That's the mistake. People go up there to the 6,000 feet or above. Hadn't smoked weed in forever. Now it's like taking a Mike Tyson right hook, bam.
Yeah.
Dude. After they've climbed up the stairway and they're fucking taking a hit. And there's not enough air. Hell yeah, they're gonna fall. I see them. They turn pale. The guys spot them. They run up there to EMR, whatever the hell. They carry them up. Get them some water. Water's always included in the safe package.
I smoked dope and then I was taking Percocets and I fucking passed out.
Oh my god.
There's like that dog with the.
What'd they do? They carried.
I know, dude. These fucking.
I always wonder what happens.
I mean,
to these
it was
people.
crazy because I got all fucking twisted. I got all fucking like. I was fucked up or whatever, and I passed out, and some fucking hippie chick behind me caught me and was like super nice to me, gave me some water, and I fucking came to, and I was.
That's a good ending.
It was weird. So I didn't actually like somebody caught me, like these hippie Ween fans caught me.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, I know. Remember that? Like they would have that dog with the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, with a keg.
An avalanche. Is that real? Did that actually happen?
Yeah, I had the book. I met that dog. They brought that dog to our school during
the one that had the.
Yeah, he was a Saint Bernard.
Yeah,
and he had
big
like a little
dog.
barrel of hot cocoa.
What is it? Is it? Yeah, it's something warm.
And I think they sent him out with rum because
rum.
Yeah.
Oh, to warm them up. I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Maybe they just told us it was hot cocoa because we were youngsters.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, he'd like go find a guy that was down on his luck or in the cold,
buried in the
snow was always involved. Find it, let him have a drink.
Yeah. Well, like say if you eat snow because you get thirsty and then you eat snow and then you're fucked because in your core
freezes you.
Freeze you to death.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. You got to play it smart. People get fucking stupid when it gets cold.
Well, what do you do? I mean, what do you drink? I mean.
Well, you're supposed to, man, I've seen a lot of videos online. I'll tell you how you do it. If you have like some clear cellophane, it works best.
Oh, to melt it with the sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It creates like a greenhouse almost.
Right, I got you.
It gets warm in there, too.
Right, the gases and all that.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'd forget all about that when I saw a bear.
Just start eating snow. And where?
Colorado.
Yeah,
a
bear.
Yeah. And
a fucking bear.
It was a scary time, but y'all didn't see no bears.
No. I saw a bear in my grandmother's yard one time because she lived in Colorado.
Oh fuck!
A bear, and there was like a bear and like some kind of cloven hoofed and I don't know if it was a deer or a fuck, I don't know.
Yeah,
And,
probably an elk.
Maybe it wasn't that big. Dude, I saw a fucking elk get hit by
Then
a
it was
fucking
a
big
black-
ass truck one time, dude.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, dude, and it was fucking a goddamn horror scene, dude. And that fucking truck got fucked up too,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That motherfucker exploded, dude, and fucking and it was. I'm serious, dude. My fucking brother was like, fucking puking and shit, dude. It was insane.
Man, that's.
I just thought.
Yeah.
About it. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Oh, I've came close to hitting a few elk up in Colorado.
Dude, you probably die if you did that.
Yeah, if you're on a
totally
motorcycle, it'd be like
dude.
hitting a big bunch of sharp teeth.
What happened with that bear? Did you like do the?
Well, it's
Or do you like do a Mexican standoff with him?
I knew eventually I was going to cross paths with a bear at the rate I was going. Up in those woods, I was getting pretty loose with my guard and everything.
Right.
And one day I invited my mother up there with a dog. She came up there, my elderly mother. I said, let's go for a walk. I had the gun with me, though. We saw a bear. I said, oh, shit, there's
Like
a bear.
Big gun, like handgun?
I've got two of them. Yeah, I've got one that looks like something. It's like the barrel's this long.
The Joker had that big.
Yeah, I was going to say the Joker. I was going to use, except mine doesn't have the pop-out thing. But anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't say bang or whatever.
Yeah, so I
wouldn't care.
But I didn't have that one, actually. I had the fucking pistol. Yeah. And so I see the bear. I say, oh, shit, everyone hold still, because I've read about it. I knew what to do.
Right.
What
do you do?
You just stay still.
Yeah.
If the bear approaches you, you probably could fire a warning shot just to get them away, depending on how far away it is.
Yeah, because it's loud.
And a lot of times that'll do it. A lot of times just scaring, like doing something. But if it's, you got to depend what time of year it is. It all matters.
Right,
you got to figure out what time of year it is. Because if they're hungry, they don't give a shit. They'll come after you, and then you got to fight them.
Yeah.
So then that can either happen right after they come out of hibernation, or right before they go into hibernation.
Right.
Anyways, it was in the summer, so luckily they weren't hungry. But then there was two of them actually.
Wow.
And my mother took off running. I said, "Hold still, quit it."
Yeah.
And I'm trying to keep her under control.
Right.
And we had the dog too, so I'm like,
Yeah.
"Shit!" Everyone's stuck. Luckily, the bears got scared and went off in the woods.
Yeah.
And then.
Black bears.
Yeah, they were black bears. And then we went the other way, and then I went back in my truck. I saw them. I took some pictures.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked bears. And then
Right,
I would have been screwed, though, had I done a warning shot, because I wouldn't fire that gun like a next month or something.
Yeah.
And it jammed.
Oh,
to where I
wow.
had to get something to put it down the pee hole of the gun
Yeah.
to knock out the shell.
Yeah.
And so I would have been screwed if I did a warning shot.
Yeah. I had a guy tell me he got a gun. He goes, well, the borals all runt. I guess that means it didn't work.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, well, the borals all runt. I think he said the barrel is ruined is what he was trying to say. But I always thought, too, that's like bears are superhuman, because every time I've seen a movie or something, like if you shoot a bear, it just makes him mad or something. Or I guess you have to hit him direct. It's just in the right
have
spot.
The right caliber, too. You got to have I got one called a 454 Casull.
It's like a bear gun or something?
Yeah, the bullet's like the size of my thumb. The cartridge.
Oh, wow.
And it hurts to shoot it too. But I've heard you can hold both hands and just.
Yeah.
But you know who uses it? Meat packers that work up in Alaska that go along when you're hunting, and they got polar bears. Whoa, that's way different than any. Those are the worst.
Well, but they're all skinny now and shit. They're all emaciated.
That makes them even worse.
I guess you're right.
They're hungry. Yeah, you got to think about it that way. And so these guys are carrying around bloody meat in the Antarctic, no, that's not the Antarctic.
That's the North Pole.
Whatever, way up there. And so they use those guns, but I hear they work pretty well. But man,
I always saw those guns too. That it would be in kindergarten and first and second grade, whenever it was Thanksgiving time. It's like that pilgrim
elephant gun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why does it do that? That's like a Is that a real? Is that a real?
Make sure it gets it all in.
I guess so. Yeah, I always wondered you know what I'm talking about?
Like Elmer Fudd.
It looks like a fucking trumpet cone.
Like a swarm of bees would come out,
and
sting it, and then fly back in.
Yeah. I was talking about bees. Remember that movie? Somebody was on My Girl.
Oh, that's Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, Kevin McAllister, and fucking. It was I had this. How do you make these movies that are sad? Like, how can you make them funny? Like if you wanted to Grammy is, she doesn't want to be depressed, so we want to let her watch this movie, but we don't. So I think remember those beehives from cartoons.
Yeah, with stripes.
Yeah, like so when he's in the woods, he should have had one of those things fall on his head. And now he's
Man, they got him underwater too, didn't they?
Yeah.
He tried to hide out. Yeah. But fuck.
And then at the funeral, it's open cat, and he's still got.
He had all the things on him.
No, he's still got the hive on his head, and then she's like, he can't see without his glasses. And she pokes the glasses through the, and then the honey comes down, and then the credits roll. Yeah. I always thought that would be good. Yeah, dude. He can't see without his glasses. Yeah. And that's how you make that movie. The movie just takes a fucking whoop at the end.
Who died, bro?
I also wanted to turn Jingle All the Way into a fucking
Is that the one with the home
movie.
improvement guy?
No, it's...
Wait.
No, dude, it's fucking... I'm not a pervert, I just want a fucking Turban doll. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger and fucking Sinbad. The comedian Sinbad, he used to wear those dumb pants.
You're talking about the same
Yeah. I quit, even when that shit came out as a kid, I wouldn't watch. I knew it sucked even when it was made for like my age. Like shit like that.
Jingle All the Way?
Well, we can talk about... Here, we'll wrap it up in 2
They're
minutes.
booting it. They're fucking wrapping us off to fucking Hot Joint.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do this to Pinkish.
They wouldn't do this to Pinkish Flag, no.
My medicine's wearing off. I apologize. I need to go take a nap. I don't know where my handler's at right now. Hey, man, it's been great having you on. When are y'all playing next?
When are we playing?
And how can people find you? Tell us that.
We'll do the social media. We're on all that. And then we're back.
They're back, so check them out.
Pinkish Black.
Oh, yeah, I just saw them last night. They play, I almost got kicked out of that place. I have to tell you about it after. Yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, check them out. Mountain of Smoke, Alex, and one of the original members, Brooks.
Yeah.
Brooks. Check him out online. Mountain of Smoke. Steel guitar is really cool. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and we'll be right back after this. Hey friends, it's your old pal Ronaldo Largo, and if I could just have a second of your time, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. If you're thinking about falling off the wagon this holiday season, might I suggest a bottle of Old Smuggler? Old Smuggler, since 1835, straight from the oldest, most respected distillery in Glasgow. Now there's a lot of Johnny-come-latelys getting into the blended Scotch whiskey business, peddling off their Chinese pine barrel moonshine as something you shouldn't hide from your family? That's dirty pool in my book. Yes, Old Smuggler's where it's at. A distinguished and reliable flavor that's been delivering you the lifestyle for years, and will be here for years to come. For the men considering diving off the wagon, give Old Smuggler a try. He's as good as any of them. In fact, he's the better man. Folks, welcome back to the Hot Joint. Earlier in the evening, I told you there's going to be a wheelchair competition, and the time has come. The time is now. I've issued my open challenge, and there was only one geezer out there with guts enough to accept my challenge, and let's meet him right now. Come on out, sir. There he is, cowboy boots and all. Woo, I smell him from here. All right, sir, state your name and where you're from, just for the record.
Carl Rokerson from Muskogee, Oklahoma.
Carl Rokerson, Muskogee, Oklahoma. Well, Carl, I've never been to Muskogee, but I don't guess I'm missing out on much except the smell of more cow shit on the cowboy boots. Is that right?
I guess that's about right.
I can smell it from here. Whew. Well, Carl, I must tell you, the loser of this competition's gonna get a cold, hard pie to the face. It's gonna be you. And it's such a shame that beautiful pie's gonna be all over that ugly face of yours.
My sleeve, Ronaldo.
Oh, I bet you do. Well, they're gonna pale in comparison to what people are gonna be feasting their eyes on here in a little bit. Let's see what you got. Hit the music. Well, Carl, I have to admit that wasn't bad, but I also have to admit that was still a losing act. And I'm gonna dance circles around your busted ass. Now get out of here and hit my music.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting!